Hey guys, welcome to my bathroom. So today I'm on a mission to organize the bathroom, make it look super cute and just like peaceful to be in because I haven't really done much in the way of organizing the bathroom whatsoever since we moved in like 2 months ago. Almost 3 months ago. I can't believe how fast time has flown, but I did go to a couple of different stores to pick up some organization pieces for the bathroom, mainly Dollar Tree, that's where most of it came from, and I did get a little bit from Home Goods as well. So let me just show you what we're working with here, and then we'll kind of get into the organization. Okay, so here's what the bathroom looks like as you walk in. So this is our counter space. It actually does have a good amount of counter space compared to our last apartment. And it also does have some decent storage space underneath. We've got 2 drawers that do open and some nice under the sink cabinet space. So yeah, literally like since I'm embarrassed, I've kind of just been throwing things in there ever since we moved in. And then I do have these 2 drawers which contain all kinds of different things, really. So we'll kind of go through those and get those sorted out. And then the countertop space as well. I am really excited to get this situated in a slightly more organized fashion. This is Nathan's side. He's, a little bit more of a minimalist in his beauty and hygiene routine, but I did get a little something for these things to go on. And then we do have this super cute shelf above the toilet, which I got off of Facebook Marketplace, but according to the sticker, it did come from TJ Maxx at one point. But yeah, I really like that. I like that it's kind of decorative, but also creates a little bit more space for storage. So right now I just have this little brass snail that I've had for years. I love this so much. I got that at Goodwill like a million years ago. Some like flushable wipes. I have my cloth pads and period underwear there, which I'm hoping to get into like a little storage basket. And then we have a couple of like rocks and crystals up there. So that is where some of our storage will go. And I also just want the countertop space to not have so much stuff all over it, namely on my side, because I just like the way like cleared off countertops look. So I did get a shelf that I'll show you in just a second that I'm going to store my like everyday products, and then anything that's not like something that I'm actively using is going to go somewhere else. So we'll figure that out as we go. I'm going to make myself some tea because I feel like I just need a little pick-me-up right now, and then I'll show you what I got from Dollar Tree and Home Goods, and we'll get started. I'm excited. I like doing beauty-related vlog-ish videos like this because I feel like it just, it switches things up a little bit on my channel, but it keeps things focused on the subject matter that most of you subscribed for, which is beauty and beauty-related stuff. Also, I just love organizing, and I especially love making organization videos and also watching these types of videos on YouTube. So I recently saw Lauren May Beauty did a video like this, like making her like bathroom sanctuary. So I'll leave hers link below. It definitely inspired me to film a video like this. So let's get started. I'm excited. Meanwhile, B is absolutely passed out on the couch. This girl plays hard and sleeps hard. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you what I picked up from Dollar Tree first. So this time they had a bunch of really cute gold metal baskets, and these can get ridiculously expensive. I've seen things like this at like TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Fred Meyer even, for like $10 a piece. So definitely check out Dollar Tree for this kind of thing. So I got 2 of these sort of medium-sized rectangular baskets, and then I did get a circular one as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of these in the bathroom. Some of these might end up getting used for the kitchen or even like my makeup area, office area. And then I did get this more flat one as well. I might actually use this for my desk area to keep like papers contained. Because you know how papers can get. They can just go everywhere. So I think that's what I'll use this for. This probably isn't for the bathroom, but I just went ahead and got it anyway. So they had a good little variety of those. And then they also had some of these black wire storage baskets as well. They did have white too, but I felt like black would just go a little bit better with our bathroom color scheme. And these are kind of the same size as those gold metal baskets, a little bit smaller. So I got 3 of those. These, if you do find these, definitely check to make sure the ones you get sit flat and they aren't like warped, because some of them were kind of bent and they would wobble when you sat them down. So I made sure to pick 3 that were in like pretty good condition. I also got 2 just kind of plain plastic storage baskets. These feel pretty sturdy. Thinking these will probably go like under the sink where I don't care so much about what things look like. I also got one of these little plastic drawer organizers. I mainly got this to go with my makeup storage because I already have a few of these in my makeup drawers, and they're just really good for organizing drawers. These, I think this was in the kitchen section, and I have found good storage stuff at Dollar Tree in the kitchen section, the office section, just the kind of like actual organization storage section. So definitely look through the whole store because sometimes things will be hiding in like areas that you don't expect. Lots of storage bins and baskets. Probably got more than enough, but if I don't use them in here, I will find a use for them somewhere else. They also had a good selection of glass jars, and I got this for Nathan's flossers so that those have a place to go. I also got this little ceramic soap dish. They had this in a few different colors, but I got the dark blue because we do have some dark blue in our shower curtain, as you can see. And this I'm going to use for my Dr. Bronner's bar soap. I pretty much always have at least one Dr. Bronner's soap on rotation, so now I have a place to set it down. This is a more recent Dollar Tree item that is really cool. These are actually peel and stick wallpaper sheets. They call them wallpaper. I mean, you'd have to have a very small wall or you'd have to just get a ton of these. But they have on the back, they show like the different things you can use them for. I really like to use these as drawer liners. So they have a few different patterns. I got a couple of these kind of like botanical patterns to use as drawer liners here in the bathroom. I thought that'd be really pretty and just kind of a fun little touch. And then I also got a couple more to use as drawer liners in my desk, and this is the same pattern that I used when I organized my makeup into Alex drawers. I used this same pattern for lining those drawers, so that way it'll be all cohesive in the filming room, and then these will be like our fun little bathroom ones. Okay, so that was everything I got from Dollar Tree. The main other thing that I was looking for after that was really just some kind of corner shelf to use on the countertop to keep my skincare. I had something similar in our previous apartment and it worked great. Just some kind of vertical storage so that I can keep things contained in one spot. I looked at a bunch of different stores. I looked at Target, Fred Meyer. Where else did I go? I went to a regular TJ Maxx, and finally I went to Home Goods because I figured Home Goods, they have to have it, right? I mean, it's a store entirely devoted to home goods. So actually before that, I got this from Target, which I'm going to return because I didn't realize that this is not what I was looking for. But this is a 3-tiered shelf that I realized is actually meant for your shower. They call it a shower tower. This would probably be used in like a big standing shower. But like this is how tall it is compared to me. And I am short, I'm 4'10", but it comes up to like almost my hip. So I just think it would be a little too awkwardly tall for the bathroom counter, so I'm gonna return that. Also, it was like $30 for this, which Target is just getting way too expensive. Home Goods still didn't have a ton of options for bathroom counter shelves. This is what I ended up getting, which I think will be just fine. It's just a 2-tiered shelf, but I think this will be just fine. This is nice and sturdy, and this was $15, so also not cheap, but it feels pretty well made. And then for Nathan's side, since he doesn't have as many products to keep up with, I just got him a little tray. I don't even remember what section this was in exactly, but this was $10 and it's solid wood. Really pretty, actually. Like, look at that. I like the design on there. So that'll be where his products are contained, and that goes well with the shelf above the toilet. So a little bit of everything in terms of colors. Like, we do have some silver, some gold, some black. We're going for a mixed metals vibe, I guess, but I don't really care a whole lot.
Look who it is. She decided to join us. Woke up from her slumber.
She's so smug. Alright, so the first step, I'm going to do the counters first. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything off the counters, go ahead and wipe it down, and then we'll go from there. Random, but this Mrs. Meyer's apple cider scent cleaning spray is so good. I've always gotten the acorn spice scent. I had never tried this one before for some reason, just because I love acorn spice so much, but it was on sale for $1.89 at QFC recently, so for that price I just couldn't pass it up, and it's so good. I think I might even like this one better than acorn spice. It smells like just the most delicious fall candle. It's good. I mean, it has a strong scent, so, you know, probably not for everyone, but it's been bringing me a lot of joy. So I'm thinking This could either go this way or this way, but I'm thinking this is the best way because that way it doesn't get in the way of the towel. Nice. So this is pretty much just going to be for my everyday skincare, just products that I use on the daily or at least like multiple days a week. So of course I have my cream cleanser and cleansing balm as well. This is what I've been using as my everyday moisturizer, the Paula's Choice Hydrating Treatment Mask, just a great thick moisturizer for dry skin. That there. This is another moisturizer that I need to retest. It's the Kopari Moisture Whipped Ceramide Cream. I really liked this at first, but I'm trying to figure out if this was breaking me out, so I need to give this another test run soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that out here as well. Then I have my Eczema Honey Soothing Facial Cream that I mostly use on my eyelids as like my eyelid cream, so that's gonna stay out as well. This has been another daily use product. My current everyday sunscreen is the Pipette Mineral SPF 50. Since I know this is gonna be too tall to fit in the bottom, I'll go ahead and put this on top. This is the Garnier Fructis Volume Hairspray. Really been loving this so far, and it is so cheap. So really happy about that find. And then this is the face serum that I'm working on right now. I don't use this every day, just kind of whenever I feel like it. I feel like if I use a serum too many days in a row, it kind of just, it's like too much for my skin. I really just stick to the basics most of the time, like cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen, repeat. So, but this is just there for whenever I do want to use it. And then this is my lip balm that I use at night before bed. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Mask. I'm getting pretty close to being done with this. I like it, but I don't love it as much as the Paula's Choice Lip and Body Treatment Balm, so just kind of using that up, and then I'll probably go back to the Paula's Choice. I guess I'll go ahead and put the rest of my like most regularly used hair products on this shelf as well, since we already have the hairspray on here. This is really what I use as a heat protectant, the Amika The Wizard Detangling Primer. And then I also have been testing out this little deluxe sample that I got of the Sol de Janeiro Milky Leave-In Conditioner. I do like it. Mainly I just like the smell, but that I'll put up as well. And this was another little Sephora Point Perk, the Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo. I do like this. This is probably one of the best dry shampoos I've ever tried. I do think if I use it too much, it does irritate my scalp, which is the same for pretty much all dry shampoos that are in like a aerosol spray can, but it is really nice. I do see why so many people like this one. Wow, this actually fits a lot. I was thinking this probably wouldn't fit that many products, but I'm being proven wrong right now because this is more spacious than it looks. These are my two kind of after shower body care products. The Bliss Body Acne Spray, I spray it on like my upper chest and back because I do have some body acne, which is so fun. It helps, but it hasn't like completely cleared it out, but it definitely does help and it keeps it at a minimum. So that I've been using. And then I also, this is pretty much what I've just been using as my body lotion, the Paula's Choice 5% Niacinamide Body Serum. This I received in PR, actually both of these I did. They call it a serum, but it's really more the texture of a lotion, so that's how I use it. And I like it, but I don't think I would buy it myself, you know? So, wow, I was actually able to fit a lot on here. I might add like another serum or something up there, but let's go ahead and do the bottom shelf now. For this shelf, I'm thinking like more boring stuff, like not beauty stuff, but like more just like hygiene type stuff. So I'm gonna put my contact solution in here. That is almost gone, I need to get a new one soon. Along with my deodorant. This is my go-to. Oh, and then I almost forgot my tretinoin. This I'll go ahead and put up here. I also have my contact case. Alright, so here's what we have on here. Here we have his flossers. I'm thinking in hindsight a smaller, like more narrow jar might have been better because this does take up quite a bit of real estate here, but you could also reuse like a candle jar for this kind of thing. I just didn't have any. His sunscreen, toothpaste, moisturizer, lip balm, and eye drops. Alright, so here's an overview of the bathroom counter so far. looking so much better. So let's go ahead and tackle these drawers now. Kind of decide what we want these to be for. So here in this drawer, I've just literally just been stuffing things into it. I have some like PR things that I haven't been able to get to, some razor refills, just, yeah, this, I need to sort through all this. This is just ridiculous. And then down here I have just like some spare toothbrushes, whitening strips, a makeup bag, and some more PR like skincare that I haven't gotten to yet. And then underneath the sink, you guys already saw, it's kind of scary under there. I'm just gonna go ahead and take all of this out and then start planning what's gonna go where. All right, so one thing that I know I want under the sink is cleaning supplies. So I'm gonna use one of these Dollar Tree baskets for that. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that I need in here. I've got like an all-purpose cleaner, that Mrs. Meyer's one, the toilet bowl cleaner, this is the Blueland glass cleaner that I use on the mirror in here, and then I also use on our kitchen table, it's glass, some cleaning gloves, and then 2 cleaning sponges, including the Scrub Daddy, which I do like, but I do kind of think it's overrated. I think it's best for like heavy duty scrubbing, but like regular cleaning, I don't think it's necessary. All right, so the next step is going to be to sort through these drawers. I think I'm actually going to start keeping my skincare backups in my Alex drawers because there's one really deep drawer at the bottom that I think is going to be best for things like skincare, body care. So that's where I'm going to store those things. All right, so I just finished lining these 2 drawers and I love how this wallpaper looks in there. These work perfectly as drawer liners. So these are 2 little organizers I already had in here. These actually came with my like Blueland package when I ordered a cleaning set from them. These were part of the package, so I ended up reusing them, and they make the perfect little drawer dividers. These 2 fit perfectly in these drawers. So I'm thinking this drawer is going to be for like hair accessories, since I don't like to have those like cluttering up the counter. And this way I can just easily reach into this top drawer and grab like a hair tie, bobby pin, hairbrush, whatever. Okay, so I only ended up using one of those little cardboard organizers for this, and that I put my hair ties, clips, bobby pins, and then over here on this side I wanted to put my hot tools in here. Right now I just have a waver and a regular curling iron, so these were a little too short for those to go in, so I just put those in long ways, and then my hairbrush and comb in the front. So that is perfect. That's pretty much everything I need for like hair tools and such. All right, so then in this bottom drawer I kind of just have a little mix of things. So I have razor refills. I use the Billy razors, really like them. And then some Blueland hand soap refills. Then I also have some of these little facial razors that I would like to try at some point. I've had them for a while and just haven't gotten around to using them, but eventually I am going to try shaving my face just to see if it makes a difference in like makeup application and stuff. I have a little travel toothbrush holder in there. I'm thinking this might also eventually have some other travel things, like travel-sized things. And then I have some whitening strips. These I just got from Buy Nothing neighbor, and I've only tried one of them so far, so I don't really know how good they are, but there's that, and then our pack of toothbrushes. So that's what this drawer is for, kind of like refills of stuff, pretty much, just odds and ends. But I definitely do have some room to grow in here, so maybe I'll add something to that, we'll see. And then here's what I have so far in the cabinet. Back here I just have our cleaning supplies, a roll of paper towels that I mainly use when we're like cleaning our cat's litter boxes, which we do in the bathtub, so it's just like easy to have these here. My Dr. Bronner's soap with the soap dish. Then I have, this is like a bag of bags, just has a bunch of my little travel-sized bags and pouches so that I can use those for travel. Then toilet paper, which once we buy like more toilet paper, it'll take up more space, so that's why there's a little bit of extra room in here for things to move around. And then here up front, I just have some more feminine products and my period underwear, which I love. So I put those in one of those gold baskets. Then here in this other gold basket, it's kind of just a random mix. We have our, like, the original shower head that came with the apartment that we replaced with, like, the nice detachable kind, Nathan's electric razor, and some petroleum jelly. You never know when you're gonna need some of that. So that is what's under here. All right, so here is where I am at with the shelf. I think this is good for now. So I ended up using these black metal baskets from Dollar Tree rather than the gold just because they fit a little bit better and I felt like they went a little bit better with the color of the shelf itself. Here on the bottom we just have our flushable wipes and our cute little snail, same as before. Then here on this next shelf I have a little basket of all my cloth pads. I love that these have patterns on them. I just think they look super cute, so I might as well kind of have them on display. And then I put our little rock and crystal collection here. Nathan is really big into like tumbling rocks, so got some of his rocks there. And then here on the top we've got this bird figurine that I found on sale at Fred Meyer. I decided to put this up here as well just to tie in with the gold snail, and I needed a little something to spruce up this shelf. And then here we have some disposable feminine products. So I just thought that was a good use of this shelf, just a nice mix of decorative stuff and practical stuff as well. Okay, so then here's my like hoard of backups that I've yet to address that has mostly come in PR. For some reason I get more skincare PR than I do makeup, which is cool, I guess. I don't really know why. It's kind of interesting because most of my channel is makeup focused rather than skincare, but I end up with a lot of skincare that a lot of it I end up just passing on because I keep such a minimal skincare routine. So I need to sort through and pinpoint which of these things I'm actually going to use myself and which ones I should just go ahead and pass on while they're unopened. Yeah, some of these I have already opened and used and just am not currently using. I kind of took a break from eye creams altogether. Just when my eyelids were super dry, I had like some eyelid irritation. But I do want to start at least using this Paula's Choice Ceramide Enriched Firming Eye Cream with retinol on my under eyes. Probably won't use it on my eyelids just because I don't want to like flare up the eczema again, but I think my under eyes should be fine. So this I do want to incorporate back in my routine, so I'm going to put that on my skincare shelf. This one I will kind of keep on hold for now, just because I don't want to reintroduce two eye products at the same time. So this I'm going to put in my skincare backup drawer, which is the bottom drawer of my Alex drawers. Then I have this Paula's Choice Azelaic Acid Booster. This I have used a handful of times. I'm going to put this on my skincare shelf as well. I do have room for it. This is the kind of thing that I might use like once a week, but I do want to kind of start adding this back in. I also like that this does have salicylic acid in it. I don't really use any actives for the most part besides retinoid, but this is something I could kind of like slowly introduce to my routine, so I'm going to add that. This I'm going to put on my skincare shelf as well. This is the Bliss Mighty Biome Toner. I have used quite a bit of this, and I don't have any other toners up there, so this I can add in as well and just use whenever I feel like it. It's very gentle, just kind of a milky, almost like a serum. Well, they do call it a toner and serum in one, which is pretty cool. So, and I think those three are the only other things I'm going to add to my skincare shelf. So this I think I'll just go ahead, this is completely unopened. This is just a pack of cleansing wipes from Koki. This might be a good thing to donate to Project Beauty Share since it is unopened. And then another couple things, they sent me like a bunch of different makeup remover products Koki did a while ago, along with those wipes. This is a micellar cleansing foam, which I just don't really use micellar waters. Oh yeah, I just remembered I had this too. This is a just regular micellar water. These can definitely come in handy for like cleaning up when I'm filming, but I don't think, yeah, I'm just going to put both of these in my skincare backups, and then if I don't end up using them, I can donate them as well. But that's going to go in the backup bin. Then these are their cleansing pads, which are just kind of like little makeup remover rounds. I actually have used a couple of these when I was using the pharmacy cleansing balm, and it like left a residue in my hairline. I would use these to clean that off. So I'll just go ahead and put those in the backup drawer as well. And I do think all the rest of these I will go ahead and just put in that backup drawer as well. I've got some more stuff from Glow Recipe. Actually, you know what? I'm going to open this. This is their Watermelon Glow AHA Night Treatment. I'm not going to use this on my face most likely, but I want to try this on like the backs of my arms because I do have KP there. I was using some other like KP products that I really liked, but I didn't end up taking them with us through the move. So this I did recently receive, and AHA can be really good for KP, so I'm just going to try it for that. Then all this other stuff I think I'm just going to go ahead and put into my backup drawer. Just some Glow Recipe serums. They like to send me their serums, which I'm not complaining, but like I only have one face, you know? So eventually I will get around to using these. I'll probably end up using some of them up on my neck.
And then I also have this Bliss Vitamin C serum, which eventually I'll get around to using. Paula's Choice niacinamide treatment, eventually I'll get around to using. Then another couple of vitamin C products. I'm not a big vitamin C person. Like, I don't feel like it's necessary for my skin. I have tried these a couple times, I just don't need them right now until I've used up my other moisturizers and eye creams, but I have their C5 Super Boost Moisturizer and their C5 Super Boost Eye Cream. I think these are new launches from them, so I will eventually put those to the test, but just not right now. And then I also have, this is my other sunscreen, which I'll use once I've done with the pipette one. It's the Kopari Mineral Sunscreen. I really like this, but it is quite expensive for the amount that you get. All right, so here's a final look at my little corner shelf here. Originally, I was just gonna have like skincare up here and then like hair care, body care, oral care down here, but due to some height restrictions, I did end up putting some taller things up here. So, of course, the hairspray, I did also add my body sunscreen and those other skincare things I mentioned I was going to add up here. And then down here, I did end up moving some of my body care down here, that body serum and body acne spray. And then I put that Glow Recipe AHA stuff down here as well, since I'll be using it on the body. Isn't this jar so cute? I love their packaging so much. And then that other Kopari face moisturizer I put here just because there wasn't really room for it on top, and this isn't like my current everyday moisturizer. I'm just kind of gonna retest it and make sure it doesn't break me out before I use it like regularly. So that's that. So I did end up having more baskets than I needed for the bathroom. These are the ones that I didn't end up using in here, but I will definitely find another use for these. But thank you guys so much for accompanying me on this bathroom organization mission. I feel so good now. It feels so nice to have like a place for everything and to just, I don't know, I'm just starting to feel more and more settled here. So hopefully this was fun to watch and gave you maybe some storage ideas for yourself. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've done lots of similar kind of organize with me videos on my channel before, so I'll also link my like organization playlist down below for other similar videos if you want to binge watch some of those. But otherwise, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you again very soon in my next video. Bye.